They are first invented in the 8th century.
They have evolved over thousands of years from the earliest models, which were made from animal skin.
The ancient Greeks made them. They called it piloi.
And what are the objects called again?
Socks.
Over hundreds of years, socks have been going missing all over the world. Not just one type of socks, all of them. Ankle socks, knee socks, gym socks, slip-on socks, even your grandma's hand-knitted socks. Now this is the big question. Where do they go, and how did they get there? We have some theories. One, we simply just lose them. But that is obviously outrageous. You can't just lose hundreds of socks and then find them in other places. Second, the exact spinning of your clothes in the dryer with the socks recently being washed with soap solution makes the molecular structure of the socks break down. This still doesn't explain why we find socks in the seemingly random places that we do. The third theory is the most likely, is when the drying of the socks in the dryer with the other clothes makes static energy. This static energy will collect in the socks, and if enough collects up, something amazing happens. It transports somewhere. We don't exactly know where it goes. That is a whole other theory. But for now, let's call it Sock City. This explains why they will appear in other places. Most likely, when the static energy is eventually released in Sock City, it is transported back, not able to stay in Sock City. The socks will usually be transported back to a nearby place of where they first departed. Now, for the matter of where is Sock City? This is the most mysterious part of our studies. We don't have any solid proof of any of these theories, only educated guesses. Theory number one is that the place that socks go is an in-between place, a smaller place, a little universe, a pocket dimension in between our universe. Theory number two. This may seem strange, but it could be true. We think that it could, instead of be traveling in a place, it travels in time. Theory number three. That the socks shrink down into such a small size that even atoms can't compete with it. It fills the space between the atoms, smaller than we can ever hope to see. We have started to predict and control where the socks come out from wherever they come from. The way we pull them out of Sock City is that if we concentrate the same static energy as in the dryer, we can pull them out of there. We believe this happens because the sock's energy must be attracted to it. And through this knowledge, we have fine-tuned our machine. We have built a device that if we push out a picture of a sock and concentrate the energy in that direction, socks appear. This has led to many experiments and practical jokes.
$2? Sweet. What sock? Hey, you!
We have found an expert on the subject to explain it to us more. What's your name, please?
My name is Professor Seal. I'm from Cameroon, and I'm the head scientist on the Sock City case.
Has anybody ever been to Sock City?
Sorry, this question hits really close to home for me. My best friend actually, he attempted to go to Sock City. He shrunk between the atoms, and he ended up in the quantum realm. Turn off the camera.
You good?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm fine. It's just my friend. He just, his name was James Ellison.
Well, how did socks get there?
To Sock City.
Correct.
Well, I was hoping you'd ask that because I have this right here. See, when I flip this coin, look at that, it's heads. Now, It was a 50% chance that it would get on tails and 50% chance that it would get on heads. Correct?
Yeah.
When a sock goes into the dryer, it's like flipping a coin, only with millions and millions of sides. So when it goes in, the static energy creates a choose your own adventure type thing where the sock can choose its situation. And a lot of them see Sock City as a safe haven for all socks, and they believe that it is their duty and blessing to go to Sock City. And that's how they end up there. The only problem is there hasn't been a human that has been able to survive the static energy.
We asked him if he was willing to show us any experiments for the documentary, and he set this up. He explained to us that this is a type of sock that is very good for the experiment. He is rolling up the sock so that he can fit it into the bottle filled with ordinary water that would be used in most washing machines. In order to simulate the washing machine most accurately, he put in just a little bit of laundry detergent. Next, he put in a liquid that excites the particles inside the bottle that creates static energy. Then, he shook up the bottle to simulate being washed in the same pattern of a washing machine. Then, took out the sock from the bottle with some difficulty. We sped this up to save time. We then laid out the sock onto a towel to dry. To make it dry faster, he folded up the towel to contain heat, then got a blow dryer to dry out the sock faster. He made sure to dry the sock enough for the experiment to work. And as you see, the sock has disappeared just like it would in a drying machine.